Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I help you discover and integrate your own truth. I've got an intuitive message for you today. We've got the 8 of Roots to represent your energy, your message, start of your message this week. Now, my guides are giving me the word everything in its time, everything in its place. So this is an energy that doesn't want to push forward. It's just dealing with what has to be done in a kind of quiet, easy feeling routine. So not an innovative kind of energy, not a resistant energy, just getting stuff done, doing the work, doing the hard work. But seeing growth come from repetition, seeing growth come from a semblance of routine, from repeated visits to something. I also am a musician and I teach piano on the off days. And it's amazing to me, the students that consistently practice just very easily get better. It's not rocket science. People think, oh, well, it's talent or it's gift or it's ability. And it's some of that, but really it's just sitting down and doing the work, and then you progress. And it seems like magic, but there's really no magic to it. You just have to sit down and do the work. And that's the kind of thing you're being encouraged to do this week, Gemini. Okay, energy that helps you, beneficial energy, Daughter of Feathers. Energy that challenges you, 7 of Roots, growth. Okay. So the Daughter of Feathers is asking you to also really enjoy engaging with others, with your community, in a way that is very selfless but also enjoyable. Okay, I feel like these two energies are trying to blend together. These two cards are trying to blend together, where the Daughter of Feathers is saying, this is really fun to be of service in this way, where it's a repeated task. It may not be glamorous. It may not be the most amazing thing you've ever done, but there's a quiet joy in that, a quiet joy in just being available for people, a quiet joy in just listening. There's also a sense, Gemini, that you want to bring this kind of open-hearted, loving energy. It's a light energy. It just kind of feels good. Like it makes people feel good just when you show up in this happy state with a kind word or a smile. This is not like hard things or tough things. This is light, cheery things. I don't, this is maybe either before or after your time, but I grew up with the Care Bears, and I believe there was a bear called Funshine Bear, and I think she was yellow, or he, don't know. But that's just the point. This is about bringing some of that funshine into other people's spaces and not trying to go too deep or not trying to go to the roots of things, just consistently being there. That's our energy that holds back. You may be trying to push the next stage of growth too hard, wanting to transform, wanting to change. And I'm feeling that there's a restlessness with this card here. And yet these other cards are saying, not right now, stay where you are, stay put, just keep doing what you have to do. If you've been considering a move or a change, wait it out a little bit longer. The timing is just not quite right, Gemini. This is about enjoying where you are. Okay, they're telling me something else, so hang on. All right, very specific words here. Transformation will happen in its own time. You have to trust that the transformation you're seeking will happen in its own time. You don't make it happen or invite it to happen. It will just happen. But right now, you're here to enjoy. So let's get a little bit more. 9 of Swords, Anguish, and Father of Roots. it's really deepening what I'm telling you already. Not looking back to the past, not looking back to the future, enjoying the moment right here. There's a centeredness in this card. I mean, he's smack dab in the center, right? Whereas this card is both pulling to the future with the eagle's face, but then these arrows are coming from the past, back to the past. But this is really like live in the now and enjoy where you are. Enjoy the many things that are such blessings in your life. Enjoy what you've worked hard to achieve and what you are continuing to work hard to do. I know you feel like it's time to move on, but the message from these cards are that you really have to appreciate where you've moved from. But I also want to say there's an extra level. There's like a bonus level, like the attic or something, where there's some growth that can still happen with a little bit more dedication, a little more devotion. So you may think you've reached the top, or you may think you've reached the end and it's time to turn around or go a different direction. But there's just a little bit more. There's a few steps more. And you'll find them when you allow yourself to really enjoy where you are in the present moment. Then the angles are going to show up and you're going to know exactly what it is that you have to kind of engage with a little bit more so that you can release it for good. The Nine of Swords is saying to me that there was a situation where you didn't leave soon enough and you're worried that you're going to have the same thing happen in this one. And I don't feel like that's going to happen for you. In fact, if you keep focusing on it, it may. But what's happening is if you are choosing to leave or you're choosing to transition, the universe is trying to help you get as much out of your present experience as you can so that you can leave completely resolved, completely whole, without any unresolved stuff. So this is trying to push you to get to the absolute limit of, or the absolute end of where you are. You know that saying, if you're a runner, they tell you never to slow down at the finish line, that you run through it at full speed. That's the feeling I'm getting here, is that they're wanting you to just run all the way up, run all the way through the finish line with the same energy, with the same enthusiasm, with the same positivity that you've been carrying the whole time. And once you run through that finish line and you've gotten all the way, you're going to look back and go, oh, well, actually my time was better than I thought I could do, meaning I gained something else that I didn't think I had. And then you're going to be ready for this shift. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. It's really always amazing and lovely to hear from you. So I will look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good one.